Wow. These late third generation Deer Hollow Colt Python grips. I'm not sure why, but these have got to be my favorite set so far that we've looked at here on the channel. If you've been keeping up with us, we've done quite a few reviews on some of these grips, and this has got to be my favorite. We haven't put them on the gun yet, so we're going to go ahead and do that right here on camera. Here's the other. This is basically considered the late generation 3 grips. These would be 1979 to 1985, and so on. I guess throughout the the 80s and then the 90s it would be. What's kind of neat is the write-up on them, and he kind of explains that these were kind of the kind of hit and miss back in the day. If you were going to get the originals, they were kind of either done really well or downright kind of sad state of affairs with I guess the quality control with a lot of these on the authentic ones were not the greatest. I definitely witnessed myself. I went to a local shop. They had a 1980 something Python. They had their gun was brand new in the box with these style grips, and you could see all around the edges. I actually could see all the blotching of the finish, the clear coat that wasn't even done correct, or just kind of slathered on. So right here I have the early generation 3 grips that I got from Deer Hollow as well. We're going to go ahead and pop these off. Keep in mind, look at the way they are shipped and the way they arrive. You see that block of wood in the center? That's really cool. You know, helps stabilize everything. Also, for your reference, when you're seeing stuff, that's what Deer Hollow grips look like. Okay, for starters, one thing when you're working on these, you don't want to use the wrong screwdriver bit. Look at the screw and get the bit that fits in there correctly. You don't want to screw that up. You will be sorry. These are not cheap, but you're getting super high quality there. All right, so we're going to unscrew this very carefully. Get the screwdriver bit in there correctly. Okay. Again, we have not put these on yet. We literally broke them out of the box and got them to you right there. So really neat. As also stated, there were, on the earlier ones, there was like a backer kind of put around here where the pin fits. There was like a backer that kind of was sat there. If you read the write-up, I highly recommend you read the write-up. He lists that they did away with that. So that's kind of another detail to show you that when you're looking at these, you're not just getting another just carbon copy of the ones before with just a different like a different checkering finish, really, with the obvious. You're getting a whole redesigned item. Basically, he's done the exact research to look at it and give you the exact reproduction of what it's supposed to be. I've noticed too there's a difference in the way that the shape right here is on these compared to just the other third generation. Okay, so the real big difference obviously is the checkering, how it goes straight across. These do seem to be a little more bulky, and I do like how again, I can't speak for the set you will get, but my set seems to be on the darker side, which is really cool because as this write-ups are saying that the originals, when they were doing these in this generation, were kind of caked up. The heavy clear coat, the tinted clear coat was put on rather heavy. So that's kind of neat. I think that's just super cool. All right, let's go ahead and put this thing on. Let's go ahead and fit this on right here. Oh, we're going to take that out. I'm so excited to do so. And we have not fitted this prior to the video. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that. Try not to bump anything off on this table. I'm going to put the pin in. It fits snug. You can see how it fits down in there. Okay, and we're going to put the other side on. And this is the 2020 Python, by the way. It's the blued 2020 Python. Look at that. Jeez. I mean, and this is got to be you know, a number of sets that we've already got and done, and they just fit, you know, so I've had no issues with, you know, them not fitting or anything like that. If you also read the write-up, he does talk about how that's the way the grip should fit on the frame. The screw is just there to kind of hold them in place. The screw is not the you know, the end-all be-all, and you don't want to over-tighten that screw. Wow, that is really cool. That's the final look with them installed. Once again, we're going to look at the fit. It is just perfect. As if you were to send this thing to him. The fit is done really well. I like this set. There's just something about this set that I got that I absolutely like. There is some things on it, the small little details that kind of are different and, if you will, somewhat offset, that I really like, that just make these to me stand out and really put that to me that final touch on the late Gen 3 style grips. Wow. And of course the medallions. Look at the way it fit. Perfect. I am really happy with this set. This has got to be probably my favorite set so far that I put on them. And so if you're wondering, or, you know, some questions about rather if these you know, if these are kind of worth it or not, if you ask me, they're highly worth it. You're getting a brand new set of grips. You can sit there and try to outsource and try to find a perfect mint condition original pair, which, you know, I don't know what kind of small fortune that's going to run you. Sure is going to be a lot more than what you're going to pay here from Deer Hollow and getting a brand new set. Also, these are much more superior. They are much better made. Not just myself have been saying that. Many other people in the comment section on, since we started talking about Deer Hollow grips and showing them, have been talking about how they are. So if you're interested in more of this kind of stuff, and we're going to talk about more about the Deer Hollow grips, please stay tuned and come in on this this radio show coming up. We will be talking more about it. So I appreciate everybody joining in there. So